So when it comes to budget webcams, EMEET was nice enough to be able to send me over 7 of their budget webcams. They've also gone ahead and sponsored this video, but it's given me the opportunity to be able to test these webcams, to be able to help you make a decision on which is the best budget webcam that you can go ahead and utilize to get the best quality possible. So that's what we're going to go ahead and cover here today. But a quick disclaimer here, okay? It doesn't matter what webcam you have, and all the ones that I'm going to show you here today are in a very controlled environment. So what I mean by that, it means that all the lighting that I'm utilizing is exactly the same for every test that I'm doing with each of these webcams. So although the webcam plays a role, your lighting plays even a bigger role. And if you're poorly lit, it doesn't matter what kind of webcam you have, what kind of camera you have, even the most expensive one is going to look bad. So if you're not sure how to be able to light yourself and light your background, I have a lighting course in the description below that teaches you all of that in less than 90 minutes. Now, let's go ahead and get started here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the features of each individual webcam, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like plug and play. And what I mean by that is that I'm not going to go ahead and tweak any of the colors. I'm not going to make it look better. I'm going to show you what it looks like right out of the box with this kind of lighting. So let's go ahead and get started here, okay? The first one that we're going to showcase is going to be the C950. Now, these webcams are going to range all the way from as low as $23 to as high as $150. And then I'm going to tell you which one I believe is the one that, one, shocked me when I looked at it out of the box, and the one that I recommend getting based on the budget that you have, and hopefully you can make a decision here today, okay? So let's go ahead and start here. So the first one that I want to show you is going to be the C950. So this is going to be a 1080p full HD kind of webcam. So it's very small, very circular and round. It is a USB connection, and then it does have the mount for you to be able to mount that on your monitor to be able to have the different kind of look and feel to it, okay? Now, before I show you exactly what is going to be as far as the features and what it looks like, let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to get. Now, again, something to keep in mind here, okay? As a gamer and as a streamer, what you're going to be thinking about is that typically when you're doing gaming content, your camera is going to be a little bit smaller. So keep that in mind that a 1080p, even a 720p webcam is still going to look good when you have it at the bottom, right? But then when you're doing it just chatting, you are going to want a little bit more quality. And if you're creating clips to be able to post on social media, a lot of the time you scale up and make your webcam bigger. So you are going to want a little bit more quality. So again, I would go as low as 1080p, especially if you're creating content, but then trying to go to 4K is always going to be a great option. And we have some 4K options here. So you're also going to get a 70-degree field of view. So this is going to say, it's going to give you a close up. So you can see it. It's going to give you a nice intimate kind of look. It's going to have auto lighting correction. A lot of the webcams that I'm going to show you today are going to have a lot of these features, but you'll see that the quality starts to improve as you go. This is going to have built-in noise canceling, the same for all the other webcams that I'm going to show you here. Again, a webcam microphone is going to be just that. It's going to be good enough to be able to communicate, but I'm always going to encourage you to be able to have a microphone dedicated for your voice when you're streaming and creating content. But all of these webcams do have a built-in mic if needed, okay? And they're all going to be plug and play, meaning you can plug them into your computer, it'll pop up in your own OBS or whatever streaming software you're utilizing, and you'll be able to go ahead and utilize it. And a little bit later, I'll show you how to make any webcam look extremely professional, okay? So let's take a look at what this is going to look like out of the box. This image is going to go ahead and be a little bit of a blue hue. So you'll see here that because I have a blue lighting, it is picking up that light there. But when I move my hand a little bit closer, you can see that it starts to kind of adjust the color range a little bit and it tries to compensate. And what that is the white balance. Now you're going to see a little bit later that EMEET has their own software that allows you to be able to tweak the settings of each individual webcam. So that way we don't have this issue here and we will be able to disable the white balance to get it. But I wanted you to see what it looked like out of the box. This is a $23 webcam that you can go ahead and get a picture like this. And with a few tweaks, it's going to look even better. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one. So the next one is going to be the C950, but this is the 4K model. Okay, so you go from $23 to $39 and you get 4K out of this. Okay, so this is what I want you to kind of see here. So when I show you this one here, what you're going to see is that it's going to look exactly the same. It's going to have the same kind of look, the same circular motion, has the same kind of features as far as the mount for you to be able to put it on your monitor, or it has a screw so you can put it on a tripod. It is going to be USB, but this is going to be at 4K, and you're going to see the difference of the quality. Now, I'm not going to go into too much details as far as the features of this, because it's pretty much exactly the same as the S950. The only difference is that this is going to give you 4K. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump straight to see what this image looks like out of the box. So let's take a look at this. So you're going to see here that this is not as washed out. The white balance is doing a much better job, right? It's kind of balancing out. You see that we can darken our blacks a little bit more. But again, with software and settings, we can do that. But out of the gate, for a $40 webcam, you can see that this looks extremely good. And you can see the difference between a 4K and a 1080p on the C950. So this is going to be the image that you're going to get out of that. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to go ahead and be the C960. So this is going to be $38, so a little bit less than the 4K, but this is only going to be 1080p. So if I had to choose between both of these, I'm probably going to lean towards the 4K, simply because of the fact that when you create clips, you're going to want to scale up and get a better, crispier image of your face. But let's take a look at this one. And you're going to see here that this is going to be shaped a little bit different than the others. So you'll see here that it's going to be a little bit wider. You're going to have the kind of the microphones here on the right. It is going to be a USB, and then it's also going to have the mount for your monitor and for you to be able to go ahead and put it on a tripod if you choose to. Okay, so it's still going to have the dual noise canceling mics, right? So it's going to have that. It's going to have the universal kind of support, and again, they're all going to be plug and play to be able to utilize this. So again, if we take a look at this, what is the image that we get out of the box? This is what we're going to go ahead and get here. So you're going to see it. This is going to give me a little bit of a wider field of view. Again, it's going to have the auto light correction. Every single webcam I'm showing you is using the same exact lights. So you can see here that, again, we can go ahead and increase a little bit more of the saturation. We can add a little bit more of the blacks, and you'll see here that you'll be able to tweak that. So the biggest thing that I'm looking for a webcam out of the box is just like, how good does it look? Is it clear enough, right? Is it moving right? Does it stutter? Does it lag? Like, those are the things that I'm looking for. And for these budget price points that I'm showing you here, this is a really good image out of the box, okay? Now, this next one that I'm going to show you is going to be the EMEET Nova 4K, okay? So this is going to be another 4K. This is about moving in now into the $56 kind of range. And again, price points may be able to change. I'm linking every single webcam below for you to go ahead and check out more details on it if you choose to. So this one here is going to be the Nova 4K. So if we take a look at this here, you're going to see here, it's going to have a similar body style to the C960. The only difference is that this is going to be a 4K autofocus, okay? So what does that mean? This is going to give you a little bit more of a wider field of view, okay? And it's also going to give you a higher quality picture that you're going to go ahead and get out of it. Again, it is super important to be able to understand that going from 1080p to 4K just gives you a crisper image when you try to scale it up or scale it down. Okay, so it's Ultra HD that you're going to see here. So let me show you what this picture looks like out of the box. Okay, so if we take a look at this one here, you're going to go ahead and see that this is going to be a little bit closer, a little bit tighter, but still it's giving me a good image. And again, it just looks a little bit washed out, but I still like the crispiness and the details that I'm receiving here. My hand of motion is also a little bit better as well. And again, with a slight adjustment to some color, which is super simple, contrast and saturation will make any webcam look incredible. We can go ahead and take this picture to another level. But again, I wanted you to see out of the box what this actually looks like. So let's move on to the next one, which is going to be the S600. Okay, so the X600 is going to be a 4K webcam as well, coming in at about $57. Now, when you look at this one here, this is going to have a different kind of feel to it. It's going to be a little bit more round towards the back. It is going to be 4K, and it's going to have the same kind of base, but you see no wire. Now, it still requires a wire, but this is going to plug in the back of the webcam, a USB-C, and then it's going to be a USB in the back. Now, something to kind of keep in mind here as you kind of go into this process. If you plug any of these webcams in to a dongle or to the wrong port, you may not get the max resolution of each individual webcam. So what I mean by that, this may be a 4K, but if you plug it into the wrong port, you may only get 720p. And you don't want that. So if you're experiencing that, make sure you plug it into a 3.0 or 2.0 directly into your PC to be able to get the most out of it. As you can see here, it's going to go ahead and give us 4K 30 frames per second, 1080p 60 frames per second, and 1080p 30 frames per second. Okay. Now, one of the things you want to look at here is going to be Ultra HD 4K resolution. So you can kind of see the difference of what you're going to get here. Sharp autofocus, again, the auto light correction. You're also going to get the 73 wide field of view, allowing you to be able to, again, to get that crispier image that you're getting there. It's going to have the 2 noise cancellation microphones. And again, it's going to be plug and play. Okay, so remember this, you want to plug it into a USB 3.0 or USB 2.0. And if you have any issues using a dongle or an external drive, then you want to make sure you have that there. So let me show you what the image is going to look like out of the box. Okay, so this is what we're going to get here once you plug it in. So you're going to see here that we get a nice quality image. And again, I'm always looking for how are those initial colors looking like without me adjusting any kind of lights, without me making any kind of customization. What does this actually look like? And out of the box, this looks pretty good. Now, again, here's what I want you to be able to understand as you were going through this process. Okay. Now, I mentioned that EMEET has its own software. Okay, so if you look here, you're going to be able to download this for both Windows and for Mac. It's called EMEET Link. This is going to allow you to be able to customize and save these settings directly to the webcam of these adjustments that you're making. So let me show you with the S600 what this looks like in software. So what you're going to see here is the software. I'm using the S600, and you're going to see that first we're going to be able to have some options to be able to adjust any of the grids, right, to fluid thirds, to make sure you're centered in the right place. You're going to be able to zoom in, zoom out. You're going to be able to have certain kind of filters if you want some cartoon, if you want a black and white, but we can go ahead and also customize this. So you're going to see here, we're going to be able to adjust the brightness. This is where you can start to make those kind of tweaks. You can see here, I'm going to be able to adjust the contrast. You see my blacks are now looking a lot blacker. The sharpness to give it a little bit more crispier, saturation to add a little bit more color to it. These are some of the adjustments that you're able to make. And you can see here that already this is looking very incredible. Okay. So again, that's going to be available there for you to be able to go ahead and download. Now, moving on to the next webcam is going to be the EMEET Pixie. This is going to be the AI PTZ 4K webcam. Now, this one here, I'm super excited about because it has AI integrated into it, meaning that it's going to be able to track you, it moves, and there's a lot of features involved in this. Now, when we take a look at this one, you're going to see that it's built a little bit different. Okay, so if we look at this one here, here's what you're going to go ahead and see. So it has more of a circular kind of round base. You can see it has no cable behind it. You're still going to need to use the cable to be able to plug it in directly to the computer, but it is USB-C, and then it's also going to go ahead and be USB for the back end. But you're going to see here that the top where the camera is at has the motion, and the bottom swivels so that it can go ahead and track you when you're utilizing this. Okay, now before I show you the picture of what it looks like, I want you to be able to go ahead and see some of the features that are available here. So again, it is a dual camera 4K. Okay, you're going to see here that it's going to have 2 options here. The AI assisted camera for better facial imaging, AI powered focus targeting for super fast autofocus, and then also the 4K imaging camera that has the Sony 1/2 inch 55-inch sensor at the Ultra HD 4K at 30 frames per second. Okay, so you're going to see here that you're going to have these additional options. So you can see here low light. And again, lighting plays a massive role of what this actually looks like. You can see here the difference of what happens, the backlighting, right? You can see the difference of how it balances out the imaging, but the lighting that you utilize is super important. Just kind of keep that in mind of when you get a webcam. You're going to have the dual camera enhancement as well. You're going to see that the focusing is going to be so much better, and you're going to see that it's going to be able to track me. So let me show you what this actually looks like, okay? So if we come here, this is what it's going to look like out of the box. And if you put your hand up for 2 seconds, it begins a tracking motion. So if you move over, it's going to track you. If you move to the opposite side, it's going to track you. So it's going to continue to follow you as long as you're inside the frame. it's going to continue to follow you there. And then if you want it to stop tracking you, you literally hold your hand up for 2 seconds, and then it stops tracking you as you're moving this. So again, that availability is very unique because it allows you to create motion and movement inside of your content, whether you're trying to showcase something, whether you're walking in your room and you still want to stay in focus when you're talking and engaging with your community, even if you're making pre-recorded content. And again, you can see here that if we take this image into the software, we can make adjustments to the color and make it look pretty incredible, okay? So this is going to be the 4K model. Now, when we're coming here, the next one that I want to go ahead and show you is going to be the S800. So it's going to be similar to the S600, but this is going to be a little bit different because this one shocked me as far as the quality that came out of the camera, just plug and play without having to make any kind of tweaks. And you can see here from the AI one to this one, it's just $149, but this is going to give you a lot of the features. You can see it's going to be built pretty similar to the S600. You're going to see it's going to have the same kind of body shape. It's going to have the same mounting system. You're also going to be able to go ahead and plug in the USB-C in the back and then the USB to the computer. But this is going to give you a nice kind of look and feel when you utilize this kind of device. So again, before I show you what this actually looks like, let me go ahead and talk about some of the features that you're going to get here. Okay, so 8 megapixel 4K, just same thing. And a lot of the other features that you're going to have there is going to have the AI face autofocus. You're going to have the Sony 1/2 sensor. Okay, and a lot of these things don't really matter as much as like the picture that you're going to get out of it. Is this is why this has the HDR, and this is why you're going to be able to get a crispier image here. Okay, so you can see here the colors are going to look crispier as well. It's a little bit different. HDR, you're going to just see a better quality image. And you're going to see that here when I show you the image out of the box. It's going to have the 4K 8 Ultra HD quality. So again, when you're zooming in, you maintain that crispness, okay? And that's going to be super important when you're clipping your content, okay? As well as a dual noise canceling, and it's going to be US 3.0, okay, is what you want to be able to focus on when you plug this in here. And then the adjustable field of view that's going to allow you to be able to do that. But also, this is going to do a good job that if you decide using a green screen, you're going to be able to go ahead and move this out, and it's going to maintain that quality, which you know that sometimes with webcams, it's a little bit harder to remove a green screen, but you're not going to have that issue here. And then again, the privacy cover that we have there. So let me show you what this image looks like out of the box so you can get a feel for what this looks like. So this is what the image is going to look like. And you can see here that this is giving me a good color out of the box. Not only is it lighting me pretty good and giving me good color tones, but also my background. You can see the clarity even in the motion of my hands and what I'm utilizing. And again, for $149, it's a really good webcam for you to be able to go ahead and utilize. And then again, we can bring this into the software and adjust the coloring as we need. Now, let's talk here really quickly as to which ones would I recommend for you based on your current budget. So for me, out of all the 7 that I went ahead and tested, okay, if I had to choose and my budget was under $50, I would go with the C950 4K option, okay? I'm going to lean more towards 4K, especially because of how streaming and content creation works. I want to get the best picture quality that I possibly can, even when I zoom in. So this will be my option and selection if I was under $50. If I had more than that and I had about $100 price point, then I would either go for the S600, but ultimately I would want to really go towards the AI, and I would go for the AI option if you want the AI features, okay, like the tracking and the motion. If you don't care too much about that feature and you want to spend a little bit more, I would go for the S800, okay? So again, if I had to rank them in order, C950 4K, S600, okay, and then I would go for the S800 or go for the 4K. Now, the Nova is also a really good option for the $56. So again, you really can't go wrong with any one of these webcams, especially if you're looking for 4K, but there's an option for you based on the budget that you have. But here's the most important thing here, okay? We talked about lighting being super important for your webcam, but even if you have a webcam that you got from the ones that I showed here today, or you already have a webcam already, there's a way for you to be able to make any webcam inside of OBS Studio look incredibly professional with just making a few tweaks to the settings. And I'll show you how to do that in this video right here, regardless of the webcam that you have. So go ahead and click that video right there, and I'll see you in the next video.